Hi friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome back to week 2 of our prompt challenge at Inspired to Create February 23. This is a little fun thing that Melissa and I put together at Melissa over at Messy Missy Creates. I'll have her channel below. We just thought we'd try some prompts and come up with one a week and see what we can come up with. So our thought was we'll choose a word every week, and at least for February, and see where it goes. So last week, the word was love, and we chose our own prompts, and I I had a blast with it. It was not where I thought it was going to go at all, and that is okay. That is part of the fun, and yeah, I don't know. I thought it was a lot of fun. So this week, we have another word. Now, this week is a little different because last week, like I said, we had the word and then we chose what we wanted to do for the prompts. So the word was love, and we broke up each letter into a prompt. So you could choose whatever you wanted for, L, O, obviously V and E. You get how it works. Okay. So this week is a little different because this week we chose the prompts for each other. So we're going to use the same word, okay? But we chose the prompts for each other. And so, that's interesting because if you played along last week, or if you watched my video at least, gosh, a couple words might come to mind as you go through your prompt list, or you go through your supplies, or, and obviously we have different things in our supplies. And if you watched my video, I came up with an ostrich for my O, and I probably wouldn't have chosen that if I had, picked a word for someone else, if you will. So this week is fun. And so we each got the word, and then we each sent each other the words that we wanted the other person to use. And so Melissa has sent me her list, and I have sent words, to her as well. And so, no, I have no idea what I'm going to create. Okay. All I know right now is the word of the week, and we together will decide kind of what we want to come up with. So as I create the word of the week here, I just thought maybe I'd stamp it out for all of us to see. I'm sure you know what it is at this point. And I don't know what I'm going to do. So, and the reason I don't know what I'm going to do is because some of the prompt, I'm kind of limited in what I could choose from. And so I just think it'll be interesting. So I'm just making a little stamp here of the word of the week. I hope I didn't just jack that one up. Well, I kind of did, but that's okay. And you guys can see the word of the week this week is Cupid, obviously. And so we're going to choose some prompts. No, we're not. We're going to, the prompts have been chosen for us. We are going to choose some supplies. Oh, see, that's why you leave them lined up, folks. That's why you leave them lined up. Okay. It's all right. See, and then, yeah, silliness. Okay. So we'll put those away. We will dab up this with what? With what? With what, you ask? I don't know. How about some ribbon? How about some ribbon? And then we'll get together and figure out what we're going to do for these prompts. So I am creating these. Well, first of all, I am only creating this in my daily journal because I'm barely able to keep that going. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to smush this onto some ribbon like this and see if we can pick up some of that. And we'll keep playing with it a little bit, but we'll use that up like that. I guess we could include, I already picked up some on this piece of paper. We can do the same thing here. Okay, that way that is all used up. All right, don't actually love that. Well, you know me, don't actually love the pink. It's okay. Okay, here we go. Now, here is my journal. This is my creative daily journal. So we are on, today is actually Tuesday, but I'm filming this. It'll come out tomorrow, which is the 8th. The prompts come out every Wednesday. So tomorrow we're going to put the prompt on here, and I'm just going to use a page in my journal because gosh knows I have enough space for it. So here's the list Melissa sent me. C is circles, U is underpapers, P is pocket, I is ink, and D is die cut. Okay, so again, circle, underpapers, pocket, ink, and die cut. Now, if you're playing along with us, we would love to see. So please include the hashtag if wherever you post it so we can see it. You may use the prompts that either one of us chose for the other person, okay? Or you can completely make up your own prompts using the word prompt of the week, okay? So, do whatever you want. If you don't want to break it up and use something and you want to make a page about Cupid, do that, okay? So, we just want you to be inspired to create. That's the whole premise of it. Okay, here we go. So the first thing is circle or circles. I have a few things. I have this little edging, okay, here's why. I'll tell you. I did look in my stash for a Cupid, and this is the only one I have. So this is and this is obviously the other piece of paper and the colors that we're working with here. This is the only piece that I might have that I want to work with. Okay. Now, as we look at this little guy, we also can see that the coloring may not quite go with some of this, but it's okay. We're going to figure it out. Okay, so circles. I have this, which obviously kind of matches with him. So if I could make that work, that would make me happy. I also happen to have this really fun doily, which I've already colored. And I think, would be fun on here if we could get, but I think it's too big. I mean, we would use, part of it. Okay, so that's one option for circle. The other option is I do have some smaller doilies. Now I have white ones, but I chose the brown ones because maybe we could tie in some of this coloring. So I did coffee stain some of these a while back. These are just from the thrift store. So I have these for circles. And then I also have 2 circle punches. Well, I have 3 circle punches, but I can only find 2. So we're working with 2. So I have a giant circle punch and I have a scallop circle. So that's what I have for circles. Let's see. For pocket, I chose 2 that I already have. I have this fun one that I made out of a book page. Yeah, again, my thought was maybe, I don't want him like this because then it looks like he's shooting the deer. So we gotta, I don't know. But I also have this one, which is Happy Mail from one of you. And I think it's perfect. I really love it. So I think we're going to use this giant one and not the little one. The little one would give us more options with color behind the page. And again, I'm kind of thinking this will be my prompt page and this will be to journal about my day. Again, Wednesday is a lovely day for me to do these because I don't do anything on Wednesday except, work and gym. And I'll talk about that later too. Today's Tuesday. I didn't go to the gym. I haven't been to the gym since last Thursday. Yeah. Okay. So that's the pocket. I mean, we have the 2 options. Okay. This one's fun. I mean, it obviously is 3, yeah, just super fun. So those are pockets. Ink, we will end up inking. We'll ink. Or I could somehow incorporate this word, and that would qualify as ink, right? If not, we'll ink the edges of something. So ink is an easy one, no problem. Like this, these edges are not inked, so we could easily do that. And then die cut, my non-favorite thing, right? That Melissa knows. Melissa knows I need the challenge. So I have these 2 die cuts that I did of this sweet little bird, and I think he's precious. Now, this one is on paper, book text, and this one's plain. And then my other thought is we would end up inking this as well. So I have some old paper distress stain ink. Like maybe if we did this, it would be more this color. So I'm not too sure. I don't know. Okay. So the issue, the coordinating piece I'm missing, of course, because so far I can make all of this work. Okay. Like it's working for me. The issue is the underpaper. Now, the only piece of underpaper I could find, oh, well, I do have one more piece under here, but it's all circles. We could cut some of this up, but that's not speaking to me right now. So the only other piece I found in my stash, which obviously I'm sure I have more, but I don't know where. And so I found this old one here. Now this one's very bright. So this is an old underpaper from my desk. And so my thought was, it's just really bright. That's my thought. My thought was we would punch some circles out of this. And try that. That's my first thought. Looking at it right now makes me kind of oozy, but my second thought is I have a few little leaf things on here that I kind of scribbled. So I think we're going to start with maybe cutting this one out here, because this is the closest thing, whoops, to tie into this color scheme. Does that make sense? Otherwise, we're going to punch a bunch. I feel like I want to just bring you out a tad. You're going to see some more on my desk. But yeah. So other than that, like where do we punch on this thing? I have no idea. I just think it's going to have to be random. I don't like any of it. So like color-wise, I don't think part of it works, or I don't know. Like it's none of it goes with this pattern stuff over here. So I think, there's some yellow like right here. So if I use this leaf, which is actually, you guys, can you hear the storm outside right now? I don't know if you can hear that. It is blowing like crazy. Okay, this could be under paper. We have circles here. We don't have to use punches. So we're making an executive decision. That's already done. How about that? My other thought though, as I'm just looking on my desk, and I have this little piece of, ribbon, this punch, the back of punches, whatever this is called, punchella. I don't know what it's called, you guys. We could ink some circles in the back. And then we wouldn't need punches. Okay, so I can put those away. That's exciting. As I put those away, however, I do see this punch, and let's just see what it does. I think it gives me circles. It gives me circles. Well, only if it wants to release, which is why it's, you know what? If things don't work, just hit it. No, I'm not being serious. So we could, right, make something and use this as circles as well. So we have a few options. Okay, then let's play then. We're going to cut this out because this is the under paper. And we'll go from there. I'm feeling kind of bad. We did not send our prompts at the exact same time, but like she had sent me hers and I was headed to the airport and I couldn't send it, but I had written them down. And so I sent them and then I looked at mine. I was like, oh, I don't know. I feel like mine are a little hard. I'm really sorry, Melissa. So I cannot wait to see what she creates with mine because I feel like, yeah, they're a little bit hard. So anyway, this I'm not saving this. I'm not. I have plenty. I was going to make some tape out of it, but we have plenty of paper to make tape out of. Okay. So we will cut this little leaf out and that will be enough. We can even change, I don't know if you can see it, in the middle is like, I don't know, some fluorescent orange viney thing on the leaf. We could change that to pink if we want. Maybe it's already pink. I don't know. That whole sheet just has not been used at all because it's too bright for me and it makes me gag. So, okay, here we go. So this is kind of making me feel better. Okay, so now we just need to choose. Oh, here's the other option. So we could run like this, or I was thinking, and we don't need the doilies, but we definitely have them. This pocket, and as sweet as this is, I think I'm going to use this one. Well, the problem is I don't know how to use the die cut. This looks like a die cut. Can I cheat and use this? No, I'm kidding. You know, so my thought is something, I don't like that, but you know what I'm saying. I do have white doilies. My thought is if we use the smaller pocket, the background stuff will show more, obviously. This, you know, is kind of a branch thing, and I don't know how to put the bird on here because he's a very large die cut, come to find out. But I like him. He's kind of springy, and so my thought is if I use this bigger pocket, you know, he could kind of go down here. But again, maybe we don't use the Cupid. Because I feel like he's shooting the bird. And that can't happen. And then I feel like if I put the bird on here, he doesn't really show up. So I think we need to make a card that goes in here. And maybe we'll put the bird on the card. I don't know, you guys. It's a lot. We could make this, we could make this our prompt thing. Oh, okay, I like that. Ding. Okay, so this pocket goes away. It goes out of sight, out of mind. Okay. So we will make a card to go in here, and this will be our tab, and it will have our prompts on it. Like we could even do, this paper's not quite thick enough, but we could even make this the card even. Well, I happen to have this. Okay, let's just start, shall we? We need a card. Let's measure, and I don't know exactly. We're going to make it 7.5 by, I think this is probably narrow, 4. Let's do that, and then we can back this. What do we have here? We have and how long is this? Plenty. Okay, let's get us a card here. Allison, I love this cutter. It's just not quite big enough. So we got to go to the bigger one. So we have the arm. Okay, so let's do, what did we say, 4? Yeah. So let's cut a straight line and get it squared up this way. I'm saving this and that's trash. Okay, so there's 4, and we'll go a little less than 4. Okay. And then this way needs to be 7. Oh no, 7.5 we said. Yeah. 7.5. So we're pretty close to this. That's fine. Okay. So that's going to be our tag. And let's just make sure it fits in here. Is it not a full pocket? No, it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're going to cut a little off the end, but that's okay. So let's just back it. And we'll get I don't want any of these edges is the problem, so that's fine. Okay, we have to remember the prompts as I cover them up. Okay, circles, under paper, pocket, ink, and die cut. Okay, there's our prompts. All right. And then we'll cover this up like this. And recut. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so sorry. Hang on for the ride. Please forgive me. Totally just knocked you guys around. All right. I am cutting just an extra ooch off to make sure it fits in there, because now it has a little extra layer. Okay? All right. There we go. Now, this is exciting because we need something around the edge. You know what we need? Some ink. You guys, my faithful water bottle almost had its demise yesterday at the airport. It was gnarly. It was nasty. Allison had a little bit of a breakdown, and my sweet husband saved my water bottle, and no one got arrested. So it's a good story. We'll have to tell it one day. I just smelled it. I don't know why I smelled it. I literally just smelled it. Where's my thing that's the right color? Don't know. I maybe have to reorganize these a little bit. Let's try this one, shall we? Sure. All right. So we'll put some brown ink on this. This is not my favorite color combination, but it's going to be just fine. It will tie in the brown enough. If we want, we could add some other dye. Okay, let's try that actually. Although the white, well, it's okay. Now, okay, this is going to go in my pocket like this. And it will have the prompts on it. Yep. Okay. So I want to put him down kind of as much as he can so he can grasp on. If I were to think about it, I may have spaced this a little bit differently. You know, 20/20 hindsight and all that. All right, let's do, I feel like he gets glued till about there. All right. We could cut a little off his feet. You know how he has like all this extra? We could cut a little bit off, but I think he has plenty to hold on to. Okay, so we'll let him dry. There's a little tag. We might ink it some more, but we're gonna let that dry for now. Okay, that's exciting. So we've done nothing so far off our list. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna be fine. Now, here is my thought. I was gonna like do this. We still have enough. I am going to cover up this tape. I'm curious. Oh, it was washi and then papered over, so that's not coming up. Okay. We're going to make a different border. And I'm just going to cut this tape in half and stick it on here like this. That makes me sad to cover up that fun washi. I thought maybe I could pull it off, but we're going to stick this over like that. Okay, and then we'll take this one and we'll do the same. Can I get this washi off? Okay, whoever made this for me, thank you. I think I know, but I hate saying the wrong person and then I don't think I can rescue this tape. No. Well, oh, maybe I can, or at least a piece of it. It's actually taped and then there's a piece of paper on the back. This is a very well-made pocket. And I will save this little washi. Maybe we'll use it on today. Let's see what today looks like. This is today. And we'll put it right there. Okay. So we'll take this piece of tape and put it up here like this. All right. And then we'll put this edge up here like this. Okay. That does not look straight to me. Because it's not. That's brilliant, Allison. That's not good. That's not good. Not even close to straight. My goodness. Shoot. Well, this is what it is at this point. All right. Okay. So that is going to go there. So we've used our first prompt. So there is circles. So we'll cross off circles. Now we can add more circles, but, oh, okay. Here's the tree. I know what I'm using though. Here's the tree from the undercut. We do have a pocket. We have inked technically, and I have my bird die cut. We have all the pieces. Let's just make something happen. All right. I'm not gonna, I could put this right here just for fun, because when we, I don't actually want to do that though, do I? I don't know if this glue will work because of this washi here. I don't know if the Tombow glue will work, but we'll try it. Okay. So there is our pocket. Now, I am tempted to, and this is going to slide in it's still wet with that liquid glue, so I want to be careful. Okay, so it's going to look like that. I may cut off a little bit here. Okay. And then we'll just re-ink it. Okay. I'm going to come back and probably ink it some more. Okay, that fits better to me. It sits down a little bit further and he's not so vulnerable. And we'll tape this pocket on so it's nice and secure. Okay. All right. So that's that. Now, the question is, how do we get these pieces on? And my thought is simply, something kind of like this, but this poor bird, again, he may just have to be over here by himself. I think I need to dye him, stain him something. And I just didn't know if we wanted to somehow use doilies. We could use them behind. That's kind of fun. I'm wanting more color on the background or something so it's not as stark white. And I'm tempted to try this. But that might be too busy. So I think we won't do that. I think I will just try, where'd my other one go? Oh, this literally, I think we'll just add some color like this. So it's not quite as stark, right? This one, that one is antique linen. This one is old paper. It's literally like you can't, I don't think it's going to give me anything. I mean, it does nothing. I'm wondering if it will kind of react with the other color. I think the color's just gone in it. It's very weird. It's almost coming out like a blue. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, that is enough though, because when we do this, that's enough. Although I'm not very happy with it. It's very yellowy to me. We could still do something like this, which I'm fine with. Like things sticking out and edges out. I love that. We're close. We're not quite on half. Like if I split it in half, because we want to hoard the paper, and it would be something like that, which is fine, but it's not quite where I want it. So I think we'll glue down the whole thing because I do like it. Kind of like that. We could add another one down here if we wanted to kind of tie it together. I actually don't like that as much, so we definitely can off-center it like that. And I don't actually know. I think I want to just wet glue that down. Kind of like that. And it will be covered, this whole part will be covered by the envelope, so it's fine if it oozes out or whatever. This part won't be, but that's okay. It's not super lacy right there. So this whole part, I mean, I could cut it off, but all right, so we'll do that. All right, so yeah, really not happy with that undercolor. I'll tell you that. I'm just looking if I have what inks I have out that I could use to kind of color those pages. I mean, I have a gray, but that's not going to do it. I really, that's interesting. Not happy with that. I wonder what would, just use what's left on here, huh? Okay, that's a little better. I still may edge the actual edge or ink the edge. Not too sure, okay? So far so good. We are now just short two major elements of the stupid thing. And ironically, at this point, I was going to use this one because he was text and he's kind of fun. But I don't know how. And this I actually kind of like growing and evolving over here. So I think at this point it's safe to put my pocket down. So I'm going to do that with tape. Thank you again, whoever sent me this pocket. It is really pretty and it has very gorgeous book text on the front, and it's all backed with this nice piece of cardstock, which is actually very nice. This would be the benefit to using your stuff when people send it to you so you can remember. But I never do that because, as you know, if you're new here, welcome, by the way. Super glad you're here. If you've been here before, you know I like to hoard my stuff. I don't want to use my pretty stuff, and I save it. I save it. Okay. We are cooking. So I do kind of like this, something like this. So we'll do that. I am drawn to this little thicker glue, I think, right now. So, ooh, super gluey. All right. You guys, did you play along on week 1? I know some of you did. Make sure if you do that you, hashtag it because we want it to show up, right? So other people can kind of search it and see it. I don't know. We might have to. I don't think we're going to have to. I think, anyway. Obviously the hashtag will be the same this week, and so they'll all kind of show up, but it'll be fun. If you guys do it, please, let me know, tag us somehow. And then, cause I love seeing it. I loved your guys' creations last week. They were cracking me up, and it's just all so different. I love that everyone got different, prompts, like out of the word love. Right. And so I cannot wait to see what you do this week with these prompts. If you choose to play along, I would love it. Okay. So my thought is, we need to get the glue off the page right there is what we need. Okay. We've used everything: circles, under paper, pocket, ink. The only thing that's left is this little die cut. Now, technically this is a die cut. Technically it's a die cut because it came, right? It's a die cut. Technically. All right. However, I know sweet friend Melissa is trying to help me. Maybe I cut the wrong die cut. Maybe I was supposed to cut, you know what I was supposed to cut? I'm supposed to cut the tags she gave me last week as die cuts. Oh, shoot. Because those would fit in here. Okay, hold on one second. I'm right here. Hold on one second. I'm right here. Okay. Here is the here's the set of die cuts that she gave me so graciously last week. And look at this giant one right here. That would fit beautifully in here. What to do, what to do. Okay, I'm also looking in my other die cuts that I already have cut out. Oh, there's a fun envelope. And I also brought over, oh no, I didn't. My other book of die cuts. Okay, let me just see really quickly. This is all paper scraps. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I have something already cut so I don't have to, quite frankly, edit the video. Okay, I have these die cuts right here. These are Tim Holtz. There's some hearts. Well, that one doesn't go at all. We could use that side. This one's fun. I mean, we could dye the other ones, obviously. These are obviously, these are also envelopes that Sweet Melissa gave me to store my die cuts in because I didn't know what I was doing. Okay, so I have some hearts. Excuse me. I have, okay, this is all paper, so we don't need to look through that. This is like a weird wave set I got that I don't really know how to use. I have a tag. I have a tag. We could kind of die cut it or color it and put it over there. I have lots of leaves and flowers. Obviously, we could make a little bit more of a thing over here. I mean, we don't have to use all this guy either. We could kind of put him in here like this. Maybe we need to use the white one. So I'm so proud of my die cut. I struggle with some things. Die cutting's one. I have lots of leaves that I've cut out. Oh, we have the word love and some more leaves. Let's see. This is my favorite leaf. Oh, I have a whole box of these. I mean, we could keep kind of adding to this little branch area over here, right? I mean, it would look something like, you know, this. And of course, see, okay, so look how bright that is. We would have to use this side, obviously. Of course, I already glued this sucker down because I thought I was ready. I obviously wasn't ready. Is that not gorgeous, you guys? I absolutely love this die. All right, I feel like, look at that color. Look at that color. I really like that one. And what do you know? The tacky glue is working. We could tuck it in a pocket and kind of let it grow that way. That's kind of fun because it kind of balances out. I know it's not the same color, but I'm just trying. Okay, we're definitely not using these two. So I'll put this away. Let's see. You guys, my goal next week is to not do it the night before, but I have not had any. We just got home last night. There's been no other chance to do this. I have these flowers that are also out of book text, and so we could We could do, I mean, we could kind of layer some stuff up here. We could do some book text flowers up here maybe to kind of tie it in. Don't like that. Don't like the mixed text under here. Do we? I do not. Little flower, you will live to see another day. Okay. So those flowers we're not going to use. Oh my gosh. I have these circles. This was a die cut, I think, from Cynthia. Look at this one. Is that not cool? Look at these. These are fun. Butterflies and circles. Okay. Look at these circles I had. This is a die set I have. Are those not fun? Look how delicate those are. I mean, we could kind of keep adding up here. This is just me avoiding the bird. I hope you all know what's happening. But since I'm going through my die cuts, I thought I might as well go through the die. Look at that. Is it not gorgeous? Gorgeous. I don't think this circle's going to do it, but really pretty. Really gorgeous. All right. Well, okay, little circles. Oh, we have more birds. But they don't really fit the color anyway, right? That would be nice if we didn't have to color you, though. But no, huh? Nope and nope. Oops. All right. I don't think... All right, I'll leave this guy out. I don't think we're going to use these. You guys, can you hear it? It's crazy. It's crazy windy outside. All right, I have a pretty scroll that we're not going to use. I have I have circle punches. Don't need those. I have a wreath thing. And oh, there's more tabs and okay, I have these in two places. So now I know where my other place is. So I have punches, and thinking of you. Okay, so that was a bunch of, I don't know, it's not wasted time, but what do we think? What do we think? Do we like the, I guess I'll leave that up there so you guys can see it, huh? Do we like this? Here is the question. I really want to use the bird, so I'm going to use the bird. I just don't know how. I really think he goes this way, but I think it's fine. I don't think the text one is a good idea because, yeah. I'm going to do it, you guys. I just don't know what I do with him. Like, how do I color him? How do I color the bird is the question. I mean, I can just ink him, I know, but I was just thinking maybe we could do a little something better. And I'm just looking to see if I have any tags pre-made that I could pop into this thing. I should have a whole thing of tags pre-made. That would work. Let's see what we have in our tag envelope. I just, so some of these ones are kind of like this, like that would work. A smile is the shortest distance between two people. I really like that. There are some, I don't know, do we care if they don't match? I mean, yes, I know some of you care. Not care, but I know some of you are like, Allison, you can't do that. These are closed tags. These are extra. Oh, okay. That one's kind of fun because they're both white. They have the matching tops, and these are from Happy Mail, and it has like a little note thing on it. So we could do that. Okay, I'm liking it better. It also ties in the white bird that I kind of don't want to color. Let's see. I have some other. This is the back of a stamp book, like literally, you know, but this side's perfectly good still. So I like those. That's okay. That's okay. I mean, we have pretty tags, but that doesn't match our color. So I'm thinking we don't need the hearts if we're going to use these tags. So they'll have to go back in their envelope. And I mean, the other option, no, I'm kind of happy with that so far. Okay, let's do it. Let's just do those. And then, I feel like we're kind of upside down here. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the other option is doing like dark brown, kind of like that. This is a very, look at this one. That's from Christy. I'm almost 100% sure. Where'd my other dark one go? So this one would be more like this. Do we like the white? Or do we like the brown? I kind of like these because they offer, I mean, I like the quote. It ties in the green. And this offers a little thing. We're gonna go with those. Well, that's exciting. Look at us using our stash. All right, so that goes there. We're gonna have to ink a little bit. No, I don't always use the exact same color ink. Yes, it's fine. Oops. This thing is really jacked up. I should just move to a better thing, but okay, so that will be that. What do we do to this bird, you guys? I think I'm going to put it on a piece of paper and ink it just with this thing. I don't know. What could go wrong, right? All right, we're going to do it. I feel like if I take this off, I feel like it's kind of plain and it needs something up here. Now, does it need this necessarily? No, because we're definitely going to use the bird as our die cut still. I'm committed to the bird at this point. I'm going to do it. How I'm going to do it, I have no idea. So let's just do it. Let's just get it. Something out. I don't know. This is about to go horribly wrong, maybe. I don't know what color's on this either, but we're going to okay, we'll cover the whole thing maybe. The other side will now have some pink on it because I'm still picking up the oh my gosh, Melissa, you got me. Got me using up my die cuts. Okay, I think I'm going to try and go around a little bit more. Oh gosh, this is a bad idea. I'm going to change my color just to get a little bit different brown because that seems like it'll make a huge difference in my world right now. And I'm going to change my brush a little bit to, oh, that's very yellow, isn't it? That's interesting. Okay. Just when you thought all browns were the same. I mean, I know they're not, obviously, but what is this called? Oh, this is caramel. It is actually, now that it says caramel, this is actually caramel. That makes sense. All right, I don't want caramel or caramel, whatever you call it. I'll tell you what I could do, though. I could do, I could do some old olive on this, the branches maybe, or the leaves down here. Now, ironically, I don't think that's the right word. I don't think these little leaves are going to make it onto the page, but that's okay. All right, so we have that. What color brown is this? This is chocolate. God knows what color chocolate is. That seems very red to me, but we'll maybe, well, I'll tell you what, we'll add some chocolate to this branch. And then a little bit to the bird, maybe. Anybody know what kind of bird this is? Doesn't matter. All right, and I have a whole nother drawer here. Let's see what colors we have down here. As much as I love these, I've already told you guys this, but in case you're new again, one, I got these from the thrift store, and two, I do like them, but the lids don't stay on very well, which is fine because I just have them sitting in this little drawer. But if you were to, need to travel or do something different. Well, now I'm sad. Maybe my bird's not supposed to be brown. Does he need some green? I feel like that is tempting fate right now. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure that needs to happen, although I am tempted by it. This is a fun color. I mean, it's gold, but I don't think I want to do gold. We'll just do a little bit more of what we had already. Watch me put green onto the brown. Yeah, don't care. Oh, Melissa. Okay, that little guy's done. Let's see if we can glue him on a page and call it a day. Now, this is... We're going to make a major decision. Oh, he's okay. He doesn't stand out quite enough, though, does he? Oh, you guys, I'm sad. Okay, did he look better white? I just feel like he looked too plain white. Well, these are life decisions that have already been made, so we have to go with it at this point. Okay, let me see if I can get this down. We're going to have to rip some of it off. So we'll get the major parts down and then see what we want to play with. I think he's going to go something like that. And because, oh, look at that. It's magic. Okay. This whole little branch is going to make it, it looks like. If not, it'll just poke out a little bit, and I think it'll be fine. Yeah. Oh. Now, I'm not a big fan of things hanging off the bottom of my book, but we can leave it for now and just see how it fares. We can even maybe twist it just a little bit, twist the paper so it stays. Oh, look at that. Ooh, you guys, holy cow. We might be done. The only question is, and I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna stick it in here and just see if I like it. I'm gonna see if it grows on me or not. That might go in there. Now, yeah. Okay. But other than that, we are done with week 2. Okay. So the word again is Cupid. And the prompts were supplied to me by Melissa, and I gave her her prompts. So the prompts she gave me were circles. So I have circles here, and I have a circle doily. Under paper, I used this off of my old desk under paper. A pocket. I have this beautiful pocket from Happy Mail. Ink. We inked all the sides here. We inked this bird. We inked this side. I feel like I inked. Oh, and I actually used ink on here, this Distress Stain ink on here. So that counts. And a die cut. Technically, this little guy counts. And then this amazing bird. You guys, that's it for me. I hope you play along. If you do, please let us know. It's just for fun, you guys. So enjoy it. Do it whenever. No pressure at all. You can interpret it any way you want. You can put it in any book. You can do anything you want with it. It's just a way for us to kind of share some inspiration and help each other learn different ways to create and, share together. So I hope you enjoy it. Please let us know. Thanks for watching. If you're new here, welcome. I'm super glad you're here. If you like what you see, hit the like button, you guys. It really does help. I really appreciate it. If you want to leave a comment, I respond to all of them. It's sometimes takes me a little bit. And if you want to see the notifications of when I post another video, please, hit the little bell so you know when I come back on. But I can tell you for sure next Wednesday will be the next word prompt. And I can tell you it's going to be an interesting one. So I definitely hope you come back for that. So thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you're well, and I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.